Welcome back. So I'll be talking about another Frederick. This one is Frederick Allen Hampton, who was born in Argos, Chicago on August 30th, 1948. He was the youngest child of Francis and Iberia Hampton. As a child, he would make breakfast for disadvantaged children in his own neighborhood. Also, as a child, Hampton had a speech impediment that he dealt with by copying the cadence of ministers at his local church and studying the speeches of Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. While in Argo, his family was the neighbor of Mamie Till, who was the mother of Emmett Till. Emmett Till was a 14-year-old who was gruesomely lynched while visiting relatives in Mississippi. Hampton's mother, Iberia, would babysit Emmett Till. Emmett's horrible, racially motivated death and the general racial inequalities in their community heightened Hampton's awareness of racial injustice. The family later moved to Maywood, Chicago, where he spent most of his life. While attending high school in Maywood, Illinois, along with having several jobs to pay for college in the future, he was very active in student life, where he served on his school's interracial cross-section committee, which addressed conflicts within the school and helped white students confront their racist beliefs. He protested the arrest of Eugene Moore, who later became a government official. He pushed from the Maywood government to fund summer job programs for Black teens, as well as to integrate pools and recreational facilities. He also advocated for the increase in the number of Black teachers in the schools. Don Williams, the head of the West Suburban chapter of the NAACP, was impressed by Hampton's activism in Maywood and asked him to start a youth chapter of the NAACP in Chicago. In 1966, after graduating from high school with honors, Hampton enrolled in a pre-law program at Triton College, which was a public community college near Maywood. In the summer of 1967, Hampton participated in or led advocacy that resulted in the creation of an integrated pool in Maywood. Until 1968, he participated in several marches led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in Chicago. These were held for the equal treatment for Black people in terms of housing, jobs, and schools. However, some white residents responded by dressing up like Nazis, spitting and throwing rocks at the nonviolent marchers. These experiences influenced Hampton to align himself more with the self-defense teachings of Malcolm X and the Black Panther Party in Oakland, California. In 1968, Black Panther Bob Rush received directives to start a Panther chapter in Chicago. Knowing of Hampton's work, he recruited him. They started the chapter together. Rush was the deputy minister and Hampton the chairman. Chairman Fred Hampton was a cross-racial coalition builder and created what was called the Rainbow Coalition, which included the Black Panthers, the Puerto Rican Young Lords, and the White Appalachian Young Patriots. This was a group of working-class white Southerners. His fiancée, Deborah Johnson, now Akua Njiri, and the mother of his only child, said, Fred Hampton knew that he could organize anybody. He talked to the brothers and sisters on the street. He talked to those in the classroom. He talked to those in the factories. He talked to those who were in business. He went to the churches. He organized and attempted to work with every element of our communities. End quote. On November 9th, 1969, a confidential informant brought Hampton to the attention of the FBI. The FBI had already been monitoring the chapter from its inception. Hampton was targeted because his talents led to him being potentially considered as a national leader for the position of Chief of Staff to replace David Hillard. He was viewed as a potential Black Messiah to the FBI. On December 4th, 1969, Hampton was assassinated in his sleep during a police raid on an apartment in Chicago. It is believed his deep sleep was induced by being drugged earlier in the evening. He was shot twice in the shoulder and at once at point blank in the head. The assassination committed was led by the J. Edgar Hoover led COINTELPRO program, which ran from 1956 until 1971. This program also claimed the lives of Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Hoover viewed those leaders, quote, as the greatest threat to the internal security of the country because they were Messiah leaders who had the power to unify and electrify the militant Black nationalist movement. Chairman Fred Hampton was only 21 years old when the U.S. government assassinated him. Please permit me to read a part of one of his speeches, and you decide whether he was a Black Messiah with the potential to unify and electrify us. On April 27, 1969, Frederick Allen Hampton, chairman of the Illinois Black Panther Party, delivered the following speech. A lot of people think the revolution is bullshit, but it's not. A lot of us think that when you get into the revolution, you can talk your way out of things, but that's not true. Ask Bobby Hutton, ask Huey Newton, ask Eldridge Cleaver, Mickey White and Dennis Mora. Ask these people whether it's a game. If you get yourself involved in a revolutionary struggle, then you've got to be serious. You got to know what you're doing. You got to already have practiced some type of theory. That's the reason we ask people to follow the leadership of the Vanguard Party, because we are all theorizing and we all practicing. We make mistakes, but we're already correcting them and we always getting better. We used to run around yelling about Panther power, the Panthers run it. We admit we made mistakes. Our 10-point program is in the midst of being changed right now because we use the word white when we should have used the word capitalist. We're the first to admit our mistakes. We no longer say Panther power because we don't believe the Panther should have all the power. We're not for the dictatorship of the Panthers. We're not for the dictatorship of Black people. We're not for the We are for the dictatorship of the people. The difference between the people and the Vanguard is very important. You got to understand that the people follow the Vanguard. You got to understand that the Black Panther Party is the Vanguard. If you're about going to the people, you got to understand that the Vanguard leads the people. After the social revolution, the Vanguard Party threw our educational programs, and that program is overwhelming. The people are educated to the point that they can run things themselves. That's what you call educating the people, organizing the people, arming the people, and bringing them revolutionary political power. That means people's power. That means the people's revolution. And if you are not about being involved in a people's revolution, then you got to do something. You got to support the people's revolution. Complete satisfaction. The Black Panther Party is the Vanguard Party. You better get on the Black Panther Party. If you can't get on, God damn it, you better get behind. If you can't get behind, God damn it, you better get behind somebody else. So you'll at least be able to follow indirectly, mother effer. We ain't asking you to go out and ask no pig to leave us alone. You know that the pigs fuck with us because they know we're doing something. Don't misunderstand me. We don't get mad about criticism. The Black Panther, they're trying to criticize us. But I just want to let you know, ain't nothing all right. Ain't nothing all wrong. We're not all right, though we're trying to get that way. We make mistakes, but we understand that we're gonna make some mistakes and we gotta try and correct these mistakes and we're gonna try and keep on moving. So what do we say? Don't get the pigs off us because we can't stand them? We jail Mickey White. We should let them murder Bobby Hutton. We should let them put Eldridge Cleaver out of the country. Why? Because you can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. You can run a freedom fighter around the country, but you can't run freedom fighting around the country. You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder the liberation. Kill a few and get a little satisfaction. Kill some more and you get some more satisfaction. Kill them all and you get complete satisfaction. We all say power to the people. The people. Black power to black people, and brown power to brown people, red power to the red people, and yellow power to the yellow people. We say white power to the white people even. And we say Panther power to the Vanguard Party. And we say don't kill a few and don't kill some more. As a matter of fact, we rather you didn't move until you see we're ready to move. And when you see we're ready to move, you know we're not dealing with a few. We're not dealing with some more. You know that when we're ready to move, we're dealing from complete. That's what we are after. Total, everything, everybody, complete satisfaction. Chairman Fred Hampton. Thank you for listening.